Stacey and Keith, this case has made international news, but it's really important to people here in Hillsborough County. In his lawsuit, Warren says nearly 370,000 people voted for him in 2020. So tonight, I'm getting answers for you about what happens next.
This is about the attempted overthrow of democracy in Florida.
Andrew Warren says Governor Ron DeSantis' suspension is an abuse of power. On Wednesday, Warren filed this lawsuit in a U.S. District Court in Tallahassee to be reinstated as Hillsborough's state attorney. The progressive challenging his suspension on two grounds. First, Warren says he was fired over statements made about the rights of transgender people and abortion. The lawsuit argues the First Amendment gives elected officials, quote, the widest latitude to express their views on issues of policy. Next, the governor's suspension order stated Warren was incompetent and neglected his duty. Warren now asking the court to review Florida's constitution and define those terms. What you say to people in the community? 2 weeks ago, we asked Governor Ron DeSantis what his message was to Warren's supporters, the voters who put him in power twice.
I have to do this. I mean, that's my job to ensure that the laws are faithfully executed.
Now DeSantis' office says they look forward to responding in court. Quote, it's not surprising Warren, who was suspended for refusing to follow the law, would file a legally baseless lawsuit challenging his suspension. So what's next? Attorney Greg Thomas, an expert on the First Amendment, says he believes Warren will get his job back. How fast could Mr. Warren be reinstated?
I would expect the court to proceed the next 6 weeks with the decision.
Meantime, there's no love lost between Warren and his replacement. You have called Susan Lopez an accomplice of Ron DeSantis. Specifically, has she done anything in the past 2 weeks that you don't agree with?
This isn't about the interim state attorney. This is about the governor's ability to violate the law with the potential to suspend other elected officials throughout the state.
So all this came after Warren signed a pledge earlier this summer. In it, Warren stated that he would not prosecute those who seek or provide abortion. The governor says Warren, in signing that statement, was putting himself above Florida's new abortion law. But today, that constitutional expert told me the pledge was protected speech. And Keith, he says that because there was no abortion case before Warren, so he was allowed to say whatever he wanted to say.
Well, this is now in the district court. It's up to the court to decide. DeSantis out there campaigning basically on what's happened here. He's using this on the stump, but eventually you get to another appeal, and it goes to where? What happens next? How does this go?
It goes to the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals in Atlanta. That is a more conservative-leaning court. However, that attorney that has 40 years of experience in First Amendment law, Greg Thomas, says he believes Warren is going to get a fair shake, and ultimately, he's going to prevail.
Greg Thomas, a smart man. We shall see how it all plays out.